Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Taurus December 25, 2021. Taurus, currently the Christmas holidays have changed radically due to the health crisis in the world, so you would have to adapt to the popular celebrations. Taking responsibility. What is your responsibility? However, it would not hurt that for your energy to feel good energy, you let the crescent moon flow, making a change in your person fundamental to your motivations. You would not have to feel overshadowed by some people who would have come to boast, to say that, despite everything, they have privileges that you do not have. Therefore, you would turn to the best of yourself, making the alignment of Jupiter and Saturn favor you, removing any negative energy that comes from outside. Things would begin to have a better reason for being, of not having to block yourself for not being able to carry out some activities that are possibly currently closed to the public. It means that with wide possibilities, the transition from Pisces to Aries would be beneficial and full of good energy, so that everything appears in better condition on the path that you undertake. Today it can be easy to keep everything under control. Take your daily planner or your agenda and update them. You may not be the type of person who can't get off the calendar for a minute, but it won't take any effort to keep that to-do list on the fridge at bay. This is a good day to set some personal goals, because it will be very easy for you to know exactly what you have to do to achieve them. The sky will allow you to stand out by endowing you with a solid sense of negotiation. You will thus spend a somewhat stormy day without too much difficulty, because the stars are watching to get you out of trouble. Good news, harmony, and good humor are waiting for you. Indeed, your daily life takes on new colors and invites you to live more in harmony with your desires. Your relationship life is most enjoyable. You are willing to accept people and things as they are. We can say that the period is quite pleasant. You have a good time with someone you like. The moon brings complicity and laughter. You will find yourself developing plans for the future. You would constantly feel capable enough to drive away, but you would not need and physically make you feel that you would have nothing available to feel that everything is upside down. That is why health would come to you. You would feel as normal as you can, so that everything calms down. Today you can feel anger inside of you. Be careful with the actions that you can externalize as a result of that strong feeling. Do your best to find the deep source of the anger. If it is the product of obvious injustice, see the situation as an opportunity to change and reform the policy that led to this breakdown of justice and equality. Some aches mistreat the natives as soon as they wake up. The after effects of the sports session the day before are felt. Nothing serious, you have simply shortened your warm-up a little too much, and your cold-strained muscles are remembering you fondly. Next time, take the time to do a few laps of the field before starting and stretching at the end of the game. Over time, your body will get used to the strain and the pain will be less. For now, a little water and a tonic massage will relieve you. For a moment you would have the opportunity to feel prosperous and full of fortune. You would have taken a break recently that made you feel that everything that comes to you today is extremely positive. Number 2 is in Regency, and with it, the opportunity to feel that you have everything back. Today is a day for free thinkers. You may want to talk today about religion or the nature of your faith, whatever it is. You may even come across people of different beliefs who will question your ideas. Don't argue on a day like this, listen and learn. You can always change your mind or change something. Today is a day to celebrate differences. You may have to meet certain expenses for your partner, children, or relatives. It's a good day to take stock of your financial situation and to consider a long-term change. You distinguish the end of your problems, your obligations, or your responsibilities. Pay attention to the information that comes to you, if you can. It is in the exchanges and the movements that the opportunities lie. Love could shine on you for practically the whole day. It is a moment of passion, especially for the trine that appears between the moon and Venus, which has been for today. Surprise in terms of impulses, intensity, energy, above all. For this reason, you would stop worrying if you did not find the opportunity to feel full as it should. Social events, probably related to family, could occupy a large part of your time today. There may be outings, perhaps to parks or other recreational areas. You will enjoy it, but your mind will be on something else, probably on projects in which you are participating. You can have stimulating conversations with someone very close to you. Towards the end of the day, your mind will be running a mile an hour. Make sure to get some exercise to get a good night's sleep. If you're in a relationship, you'll want to move a little faster than you expect. Unfortunately, your spouse is dragging their feet. Do not focus immediately. It happens that we are not on the same wavelength. This will only last a while because the stars are supporting you. Saturn evokes possible romantic encounters for single natives of the sign. Find a moment in your schedule to meet new people, and why not find a soulmate? You never know, on a misunderstanding, you would have to change some things that possibly would not have shown instability for you. Therefore, it is better that you have the opportunity to feel that you now have support from all sides to take everything that is shown for you as a blessing. It is better than the crescent moon filling you with vitality to carry out everything that is possibly a solution. Today you may need to focus on a myriad of small details. You could be working on a new project, having to follow a complex procedure. You could take care of installing new software or try to set up a network. While some of this work may take a long time, it is necessary. Do not rush and follow each of the steps. Just keep in mind that being careful with these procedures will save time later. Under the sign of Pluto, your professional life is flourishing beyond your expectations. A friendly atmosphere in the office will allow you to get to know your colleagues better. If you are in your job for a significant period, strengthening your professional relationships will be a blessing. On the other hand, if you plan to change horizons shortly, you may be reluctant to form relationships with people you might not see soon. This day promises to be particularly busy for the family. Mars, which arrives in the 5th house, in fact, announces an atmosphere conducive to great upheavals. This could mean announcing a pregnancy or visiting someone you thought had been out of your life for a long time. The natives of the 2nd decan could receive completely impromptu news which will allow them to see their future under a new aspect. Talk to those around you who might be surprised by this new arrangement.